What's up guys, welcome back to the Shadow Realm, where today we have something a little bit different. We don't have YuGiOh cards, but we have some YuGiOh merch instead. Alright guys, so what we have here today is some YuGiOh branded peripherals. This is from a company called HIGHGROUND. They've done a collaboration with YuGiOh. This company actually has done collaborations with other animes, like they've done Pokemon, they've done Dragon Ball Z, I think Attack on Titan, and I recently just saw that they've done one with YuGiOh. So I've never actually heard of HIGHGROUND before. I actually only found out about these products because I got one of those marketing emails from one of my local tech stores, and then this popped up, and if you know me, I see YuGiOh merch, I gotta click buy. So we got a keycap set, and we have a desk mat or a mouse pad. They actually do full complete keyboards. So this obviously is just a keycap set, but there were full keyboards with there was a Dark Magician one, there was Exodia, this Blue Eyes one. Probably the coolest one to me is the Exodia one, but I don't know, the collector in me was like, you gotta get the Blue Eyes one. So yeah, let's start with the desk mat actually. We'll put the keycaps aside. Let's start with the desk mat, or the mouse pad I think they call it. Alright, so the desk mat, let's check out the packaging first. We have YuGiOh HIGHGROUND. I gotta say the packaging is really high quality, and the design on this thing is like, it's pretty nice too. So we've got Kaiba here holding a card. At the top we've got Dark Magician. Let's keep going across, we have Yugi on the bottom. We've got the Blue Eyes, of course, and then if we have a look quickly, got a little description. So it's a mouse pad, they call it, 90 centimeters by 40 centimeters, 3 millimeters thick. And that is pretty much it. But yeah, this thing is pretty huge. The packaging is really nice, I gotta say. Like, I'm pretty impressed with that. I think this company gets a rap for being pretty expensive, but like, it feels premium, it feels quality. It might be overpriced, but it feels pretty premium. So they had a couple designed mouse pads as well. I think there was Dark Magician one, they had a Blue Eyes one. I kind of went for the least offensive, or the least kind of out there one. I wanted kind of a subtle mat, so I went with this one. I'll show you what I got. The one I got was this one with all of the Millennium items. This thing is not going to fit on the table. Hold on, let me figure this out. I got this mat with all of the, it's kind of got the card back here, the vortex, the swirl, and we have all of the Millennium items here. So we've got the Millennium ring, the rod, the eye, the key, the puzzle, the necklace, and the scale. All 7 Millennium items on this giant desk mat, and it's awesome. This thing looks so cool to me. I love my trusty, my grid desk mat. I mean, this thing doesn't even fit on the desk, but I might have to replace it with this guy, because man, it's cool. It's just awesome. It's subtle, but so cool at the same time. Got the YuGiOh logo down here with the HIGHGROUND on this side, but overall I love it. I think the design of this thing is really cool. I think it's great. It wasn't the cheapest thing. I think this thing cost me about $90. So it's $90 for the desk mat, but I think compared to price of the desk mats these days, it's not too bad. And the quality of this thing's pretty nice. I'll try to show you the thickness. It's not bad. The quality of the finish is nice, and like the design, I'm just repeating myself, but the design is awesome. I really like this thing. I think I'm definitely gonna keep this on the desk. Alright, so that was the desk mat. It's pretty simple. Let's move on to the keycaps, because that is the one I'm a bit more interested in as well. So this is the keycap set. Now, in terms of keyboards, I've never really been a super crazy keyboard person. I mean, I've always had mechanical keyboards back in the day just because I like gaming. Right now I just use one of these guys. It's a Logitech, what is it? It's a Logitech G915. Why? I just liked it because number one, it was wireless. It's small and compact. I like small keyboards, and it's low profile. I never really got into keyboards to the extent where like I built my own custom keyboard. I never went that far into it, but I did dabble a little bit. But this guy, if we flip it over, so it has a quick little description of what it is. It includes one 68 keycap set and one keycap puller. So this is designed to go on a 65% keyboard, if I'm correct. So that's the 65% keyboard has 68 keys. So now they do offer the full complete keyboard with the different keycap sets. So one with the Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Exodia. So the actual complete keyboards themselves were not cheap. I mean, I don't know if it's overpriced, but it's definitely premiumly priced. It's boutique. So the complete keyboards they were selling were priced from like $250 to $300. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go for that, but luckily enough for me, I already have a 65% keyboard, which is perfect because that meant I could just get the keycaps and not go all out with the complete keyboard. So let's check out the packaging. We haven't really checked out the packaging yet. So on the front, we've got Dark Magician YuGiOh, Kyber and Blue Eyes. It's really cool YuGiOh logo. I think it's, the packaging is so cool. They've got the hieroglyphics in the top there. Like, the packaging is really nice. Like, if you're paying for something, I think like at least they put good effort into the packaging. So this is the keyboard we're going to be using today. This is my only 65% keyboard that I own. And this is pretty much the most expensive keyboard I ever bought. I don't know if that's saying much, but this is the Mojo 68 by Milgeek. I haven't really used it much because I prefer the more low profile look, but I'm willing to switch over to it again for the Blue Eyes keycaps. But yeah, it should be great because 68 keys, it should work perfectly, I'm hoping. This thing does have RGB as well, so I don't know if how the lights will shine through the keycaps, I'm not sure. But let's put the keyboard aside, let's open the keycaps because I think we've waited long enough. Let's open these and then see what they're like. Alright, so inside the package we have the keycaps themselves. So we've got this kind of Blue Eyes artwork going across the whole thing. The escape key is this little Kyber Corp key, which is pretty cool. We've got YuGiOh logo on the caps lock, high ground on the left shift. You do get a keycap puller, which is useful because we will be using that today. One of the really cool features I kind of like about this, maybe some of you have already noticed, is there's no writing on the top of the keys, it's just the artwork of the Blue Eyes, because the writing is on the front of the keycaps. If I can pull one out, it is actually, so the legend or the writing of the keys is actually on the front of the keycaps, front facing. So that feature is actually a pretty uncommon feature, but it was one of the ones on one of the first mechanical keyboards I ever had, and I actually have it right here. So this guy is the Philco Magistouch Ninja. This is one of the first mechanical keyboards I ever bought back in the day, and as you can see, very similar to this keycap set, there is no legend on the top, but rather when you look at it from the front, there's all of the letters. And so it does a couple of things. It keeps the top of the keyboard like just clean looking. It prevents the issue, if there's an issue at all, of like the letters ever rubbing off because you're not actually touching them. They're just always on the front. And yeah, for something like this, it looks cool, it looks stealthy, but for something like this, I think it makes a lot more sense because if you're having an artwork, printing an artwork on top of the keycaps, you don't want the letters ruining it. So having the front-facing keys is like a really smart feature, I think, for something like this. But enough talking, let's get these keycaps onto the keyboard. I will be using the included keycap puller. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this whole thing. Maybe I'll fast forward it, or maybe we'll just use some movie magic.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, there you have it. The keycaps have been swapped over, and man, this thing looks really cool, man. I'm really liking this. Put the old keycaps back into this thing. I'm definitely not throwing the packaging out, so I'll put that back in there to store it away, but let's take a closer look. So let's check out the actual keyboard. It's really nice, I gotta say. I mean, it helps that the actual keyboard I use has like this greenish blue tinge to it, so it helps out with the whole color scheme. But we see we've got the Kyber Corp, YuGiOh High Ground, the whole artwork, it looks pretty cool. We've got the original SDK Blue Eyes artwork with kind of this blue swirl kind of theme going on, white lightning attack, burst stream of destruction happening everywhere. It's just a clean artwork, but when you're sitting back and looking at the keyboard, you're going to see that with all the legend and everything visible. That's like a lot better than I was expecting. Wait, the keyboard does have RGB. Let me turn the lights down and then I'll turn on the RGB. We'll see how it looks with some lights. Alright, let's test the backlight out. I think if I remember the key combination correctly, must be this one. Ooh, okay, so there's white. There's the white color. It's pretty cool. Let's cycle through the colors. Okay, so we've got red, got green. Does the blue match? The blue eyes white dragon. The blue's not bad. The blue's not bad. What's we've got? Like a yellowish, orange, purple could work. Light blue. Light blue could work. Oh, I'm not sure. And just back to white. And then we've got some modes. Let's go through the modes. I think it's like this. No, it's this one then. Okay, so this is just kind of the pulsing, breathing through colors mode. We've got, this is the pulsing mode. I think you can change the color of this as well. We've got this kind of wave. No, not really feeling it. Is this the reactive? That's kind of cool, but kind of epileptic inducing at the same time. What else do we have? We've got that off. Is that it? Okay, hold on. We've got this little wave going on with kind of subtle colors. This is not, that's not bad. Not bad. And then we've got, I think, just off. That back on. Maybe we just keep it with the classic white, you know? White lightning attack with the blue eyes. But that's pretty good. I think, I gotta say, I like that a lot. I actually rate the blue eyes white dragon keycaps. I don't know if I rate the keyboard. All right, hold on. We gotta do a little ASMR sound test with this thing. That's pretty cool, guys. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I love all these little features about this keyboard. Like, I love the Kyber Corp on the escape key. YuGiOh logo is awesome. Classic SDK Blue Eyes artwork is always a winner. The rest of the keyboard is pretty clean. And of course, the front-facing legend, I think, is a killer feature, especially with keyboards trying to show off artwork like this one. I'm pretty stoked with this thing. This thing looks awesome. I'm super happy with the mouse pad as well. Like, I'm not sure what I like more, the keyboard or the mouse pad. It's kind of even, but I'm definitely keeping this on the desk, you know, for the future videos. But let me know what you guys like better. Do you like the keyboard better or the mouse pad better? I can't choose really. I like both of them are awesome, but maybe I'm leaning towards the mouse pad. This thing is definitely going to stay on the table in the back of all the rest of the videos going forward. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you want more YuGiOh content. But that has been the Blue Eyes White Dragon keyboard, and I will see you in the next one.